Hey guys, this is the daily news analysis of 2nd of December guys. The very first news is about Small Farmer Agriculture Business Consortium. This was in news because Union Agriculture Ministry has recently organized a board, that is 22nd board of meeting of this SFAC. And let's see about what this Small Farmer Agriculture Business Consortium is guys. It is an autonomous society which is under the Ministry of Agriculture, Cooperation and Farmer Welfare under Government of India, and it was registered under Societies Registration Act of 1860. It is also a non-banking financial institution by Reserve Bank of India. Just remember it. It is also a non-banking financial institution. And what it does basically, it implements the central government schemes, whatever the government of India, come up with schemes which are directly impacting the marginal farmer in terms of economic inclusion or increasing their agricultural business. So that types of schemes are being implemented by SFAC, and recently it was in news SFAC because they have recently implemented Delhi Kisan Mandi as well as NAM, which is called National Agriculture Market Scheme on e-platform. Next news guys, it is about Ropur nuclear power plant. It is a power plant which is situated at Bangladesh. So just see the location guys. So now why it is important, because the scientist of this power plant has directly got training from India, right? So that's why it is very important. Now why was it in news? Because Bangladesh Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina has recently inaugurated the construction work of this Ropur nuclear power plant. That's why it was in news guys. So just read a bit about it. It is not that much important though, I'm sorry. Okay, next is India has donated 500 ton of rice to Lesotho. Now where is Lesotho guys? Let's see first. It is in African continent, in fact south of African continent. Can you see this is South Africa and this is the green part? Means Lesotho is a country which is inside South Africa, which is everywhere it is bounded by South Africa. Now India has donated 500 metric ton of rice to this kingdom of Lesotho because there has been famine in this Lesotho. Alright, so that's why this was in news, and by this India has shown its soft power in worldwide, that okay, we we have huge soft power in other outer worlds. So yeah, Lesotho is a enclaved landlocked country in the southern Africa, which is completely surrounded by South Africa, and there was famine there because the resources are scarce there. They have harsh environment as well as highland plateau, and limited agricultural space in lowlands has resulted in these type of situations. Next news is about sustainable action for transforming human capital. Now it is also known as SATH, SATH. Can you see this? Yeah, so this is SATH scheme. Now let's see about SATH scheme first, then we will relate to the news what it actually is, right? So SATH aims to identify and build three future role model states for health system, and those states selected by the government are Assam, Uttar Pradesh, Karnataka in northeast, northern India and southern India respectively. So they were basically chosen so that they can be made future role model states for health system, so that other state, if they want to improve, other state also want to improve their health system, so they can get to learn from these three states, right? Now why this was in news? Because before few days, before like 4 to 5 months, there was a news that Niti Aayog has come up with a prescription in which Niti Aayog has said in tier 2 and tier 3 cities, all the district hospitals would be made, they will be privatized, and the non-communicable disease treatment which was up till now not being done in those district hospital, those will be done with the help of intrusion of private sectors. But recently Karnataka has said that no, we will not allow that in our states, because that has a possibility of adversely impacting the health infrastructure system of our state, right? That's why this was in news. Next news about regional rapid transit system. Now this was in news because Government of India and Government of Spain has recently signed a technical cooperation agreement in which they have said that the agreement will provide an institutional mechanism in which both the countries will mutually cooperate in the field of urban transport, and especially in the implementation of this regional rapid transit system. Now what is this regional transit trapping system guys? It is a system under which there will be high speed infrastructure of these metros and railways, in which the the communication will be more faster, more comfortable, and more safest mode of transport. And this will, on the project mode, this will be implemented in NCR region. So let's see what happens in future. Next news about financial resolution and deposit insurance bill. And this was news because this bill is going to come in the government is going to introduce this bill in parliament in the winter session. So that's why this was news. And it is being said that in this bill there will be a check on bankruptcy and insolvency code, means whatever the loopholes being existing in bankruptcy and insolvency codes, those will be addressed. Also there will be clauses in which there will be, they will see that how to decapitalize the PSU banks and how to bring foreign direct investment in insurance sector. So this bill is touted to be the landmark reform in the financial sector, but it is facing a strong opposition from the bank employee union. Now what is the reason due to which it is facing a strong opposition from the bank union? Because the bill has proposed to establish a resolution corporation to monitor, there are many clauses are there. I'll just go through those clauses first, right? The bill proposes to establish a resolution corporation. Now this resolution corporation will monitor all the financial firms, and as well as they will calculate the stress what is being done and what is being happening on those financial firms. And they'll also take any corrective actions if at all needed to address those failure of those financial firms. They will also classify different firms on the basis of their risk, that is low, moderate, material, imminent, and critical, right? Now the bill also empowers the corporation, that is the resolution corporation, to take corrective actions such as merger and acquisition, transferring the assets, liabilities to another firm, or liquidation. Now the second clause to this bill is this proposal, it is being proposed in the bill that there will be closure of DICGC, that is Deposit Insurance Credit Guarantee Corporation. Now what is this institution, guys? Basically, say for example any bank is bankrupted, right? And you have account on that bank, and say for example you have the amount on that bank deposited of you is less than 1 lakh rupee. So means your 1 lakh rupee will be gone, but this DICGC will give you 1 lakh rupee. Means they are telling that if at all your money is there in a bankrupt bank and that money is below 1 lakh amount, then we'll give that 1 lakh rupee to you if at all that bank is getting bankrupted. So in this bill it is being telling that this institution will be closed. All right, so that's why few contentions are there. There is opposition voices coming from different section of society. Now the third clause to the bill is there is proposal of bail-in clause, in which banks will issue securities in case bank is getting bankrupted. Then they will not give you the money directly. They will first tell that okay, we can give you security. In future, of course, you can convert that security into money, but for the time being, since the bank is bankrupted, so they will give you security. So these are the three contentious clauses which has been discussed in the article. So guys, if at all this bill will be presented, then we'll discuss it about it later. Now next news about way to remove poll commissioner's wake. Actually a petition has been filed, a PIL petition has been filed in Supreme Court, and it has been asked that the Article 324 clause 5 provision of the Constitution, in which it is said that there is safeguard in the election commission, in the arbitrary removal of Chief Election Commission, but there is no safeguard to the arbitrary removal of these two election commissioners, because it is being written that these other two election commissioners can be removed by the consultation of Chief Election Commissioner. So what is this? It is just taking away the autonomy of Election Commission, right? Because whenever if you see the powers at par with each other, then all the three election commissioners are considered same, but the other two election commissioners, except that Chief Election Commissioners, cannot exercise that power. They cannot put forth their views in front of Chief Election Officer, because they will fear that if Chief Election Officer will get rude, then he might lead to our dismissal, right? Means it is totally taking away the autonomy which has been given by the Constitution to this Election Commission body. All right, so this ambiguity need to be removed. That's why this petition was filed, and the Supreme Court has asked the Attorney General of India to address this issue, and it is in news. So again in future we'll discuss about it later, guys. Now one MCQ I'm giving to you guys. You just have to write the correct answer to this MCQ whatever I've asked, right? The initiative sustainable action for transforming human capital is related to the improvement in which of the following sectors? First is health system, second is weather forecasting system, third is internet communication, and fourth is tourism sector. So you just have to write the correct option in the comment section below, guys. I'll wait for it, right? So okay then, bye bye, take care guys. Thank you for listening to this video, and if you at all want to subscribe to the channel, you can subscribe it, and the Hindi version of it is available in other channel. So if you at all want, then I'm giving in the description of that channel in the description below. You can watch it there also, right? So gaga, bye guys, we'll meet in next class. Bye bye, take care.